Hello friends, so today we're gonna discuss this problem from the May LeetCoding challenge. Problem name remove k digits. So if you haven't seen out my other videos on my channel, go check them out. They have also very concise explanations of each problem. So if you like those explanations, please hit the like button. So on to the problem now. The problem statement states that given a non-negative integer nums represent as a string. So there is a non-negative number represented as a string, as you can see. You have to remove k digits from the number so that the new number is the smallest possible. Okay, the length of num is less than this. Okay, and the given num does not contain any leading zeros. Okay, so if you want to remove three digits from this, what is the smallest possible number you can get? So what you can do is you can remove this 4, 3 and 2, and the number will be 1 2 1 2 9. Okay, someone might said that we can remove this 9 also. If you greedily choose this 9, which is the maximum, you can choose only the maximum ones. But if you just take the maximum ones, the number is actually 1432, 1432 219 219. Then actually if you just remove three digits, you can take out this and take out this. The number will be 1 2 2 1, and as you can see, this has 1 in it, which is like smaller than this number. So this method is not, as you can see, accepted. So what you can easily do, you can first like try to write this number and see which number you want to delete. So in the actual answer, what they do is they write all the numbers, and then they deleted this number and this number. Okay, so what you can like observe, uh, if like I'll draw it, this is 1, this is 4, then this is 3, this is 2, this is 2. So if you can see, this is actually forming a peak or something like that. So as you can see, so I think so this can be a logic, so that if you find a peak, you remove that number first. But there is also one case, as you can see in this question. If you look at the second example, 1 1 0 200. So if you write this 1 0 200, as you can see, and k is equal to like 1. So if you remove this one, this the number will be 0 200, and as it doesn't have any leading zeros, it will be better to just call it 200. So it means actually leading zeros, if a number is there such that it has some zeros, it is better to remove this because it will remove all the numbers after it which are zeros. But if you again draw this, the first one is 1, then is 0, and then is 2, and then it's 0 0. You can again see like there is a peak here, but 1 is also a peak, as you can see. So what you can do is you can traverse from left to right, and if you can see, the next number is smaller than this number, which means like this is a peak. So what you can do is you can remove only this element, and after removing this, you can like subtract k because you have removed one element. So you're just removing the peak elements. But after removing the peak elements, like there can be some leading zeros, because you don't remove elements which are not peak. Okay, so if like there's a number such that 1 1 1, what will you do is, or like there's a number like 1 2 3. If you draw this, you can see like 1 is this, 2 is this, 3 is this. So there's no peak here. So it is better to just remove the last element in this case. So if it doesn't find any peak, better to remove the last element. If all of the elements are 1, as you can see, it doesn't matter if you remove this or this. So it's better just remove the last element. So if you find a peak, which means if the element is 1 3 and 2, and you have just remove one element, it's better to just remove 3. So now I hope you're getting the point. So removing the peak element is better, but if there's no peak element, you can remove the last element. So that's the main logic. And after removing this, I like there can be a leading zeros left in the final answer, because as you can see, if there is number like this, and like this is a peak element, you remove this, so now the number remaining is this. You haven't removed this zero. So now what you can do is you just iterate over this string, and you just remove the like remaining starting zeros, and that's a simple logic. So what we can do is we can directly jump to the code and you will more understand this. So what we'll do is, but the first condition can be if nums dot size, if the size of this array is like less than or equal to k, it means k is very large, so you can remove, like it means so that the number is 1 to 3 and k is like 4 or k is equal to 3, so you can remove all digits, and the smallest you can get is 0, so return 0. Now what you can do is you can iterate over till k, because you have to do a while loop till k exists. You have to remove all the elements. Then n is equal to num dot size, num dot size, and then I is equal to 0. What you'll do is you'll do a while loop, and you will remove elements in this, the peak element, but we first check that you are not going out of bound. If I plus 1 is less than n, and the next element which I've told you is greater than or equal to nums of, so the next element is greater than or equal to num of I, you just increase one. So if this get out of, like if we found one condition such that the next element is greater, we move on, but if we doesn't find out, it means there's a peak element, we break out of this loop. And if we break out of this loop, what we will do is we'll erase that element I1. It will erase the element at the ith position, and the length is 1 because only that element has to remove, and because we have removed one element, we'll subtract it from k. Now after that we just have to trim out the leading zeros, and what we'll do is we will make a variable j equal to 0. We'll do a while loop, j is less than num dot size, and if num of j is equal to 0, it means like there's a 0 element, we'll increment j. But if now there is no j, it will come out of this loop, and we will take the substring, which will actually means is because they can be 0 0 2, we'll make our j start at the first point. We'll make, yeah, this is 0, we'll go to the next index, yeah, this is 0, we'll move to the next index, yeah, this is not 0, so our j will point at the first index which is not 0. Or if or everything is 0, then j will point out like at the, like at the length or at the next index of the last of the next index. So what we'll do is, so if we'll find out, what we can do is we can take out the substring starting at j till the end. So it will take out this substring. Okay, now we'll have to check whether we have this substring we have taken out is empty, because if everything is 0, then this will be 0 because we have excluded out the 0 prefix, and we have just taken out the sequence which are not having the leading zeros. But after excluding the leading zeros, there can be a sequence which is empty. So now we'll just check if num is equal to empty. So if it's empty, what we'll do is we'll return 0, or else we'll return num. That's it. Let's first check it out. Is going to get answer? Let's submit this. So it's accepted. I hope you understand the logic. If you still have any doubts, please mention down. Thank you for watching this video and keep coding. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.